Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Why do I feel like you guys are too far? Let me pull you guys a bit closer. Okay, hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. To my returning subscribers, guys, thank you for the love and support. And to the new subbies, welcome to the T gang. And thank you. I hope you stay long and you enjoy it. Do not forget to like the videos, comment as well, and if you are passing by, pass by to stay, so subscribe. Anyway guys, today's video I'll be telling you about the birth of my daughter on this very day last year. So today is the 25th of Jan. I am turning 30, she's turning 1. So guys, where do I start? Let me start on the last day. No, not the last day, the first antenatal class. So the estimated time and predicted time for her birth initially was the 6th of February 2022. With time, as I went for the antenatal classes, they said, okay, now it's the 1st of Feb. So it stayed on the 1st of Feb for the longest time. So the last time I went in the doctor for my checkup was on the 18th of January. And when I walked in, the doctor was like, why are you so big? And then he checked me and he was like, no, you know what, this baby is too big, and if we wait for that time, the 1st of Feb, we might end up having to go for cesarean. And he said he doesn't like Caesar and feels that I'm too young to go for C-section unless if medically he's forced for us to go there. But if we can avoid it, he's gonna go down that road of avoiding me going for a C-section. So he then proposed that we induce. Induction for me was not the first time. All my pregnancies with my 2 boys as well, I induced, and the reason was the same always. Different doctors, but they were saying those kids are too big. By the time you reach 40, we would not go for normal birth. So in this case as well, it was the same thing. So it was nothing new to me, nothing scary. I've been down the road before, and I do know that induction is more painful than a normal birth. I've seen someone, I think with my second pregnancy, and I saw that lady was so calm, and with me I was like, what? It was going down. Okay, so anyway, he proposed the induction on the 24th of Jan, which was not a problem. I remember I was tired, guys. At that point, January is hot in South Africa. We are in summer. So the peak of summer. So it was bloody hot. So I was okay with it. I was like, it's fine. Girl is going to be born a day before my birthday. No big deal. I mean, I was expecting you on the 1st of Feb. So I'm all good with it. So fine, went back home, told my partner, and he was like, why did you not push for the 25th? I'm like, Mugai, I'm tired, and honestly speaking, I don't care. And nonetheless, the thing is, I don't really celebrate my birthday. I never like to celebrate my birthday, and I think it's me being too hard on myself, because normally I'll sit down and ask myself, what have I achieved? What am I celebrating? Does my age align with the achievements that I've lined up for myself or not? If you hear anyone, it's the little one. So I was like, so I've always been that person, like whenever it's my birthday, I'm like, what am I celebrating? Anyway, so 24th midnight, we went to the hospital, got there. They started with the induction thing. The doctor had already given the midwives instructions on what must be done for me. So I was induced at that time. Guys, this was the hardest labor ever. I was in labor. I started having pains around 5 a.m. mildish pains, but I could tell that, you know what, we're moving, we're going there. And I only gave birth the next day, 3 a.m. I remember around 10, no, not even 10 p.m. Before then, 8 p.m. I was like, can we go for C-section? Please call Mr. Doctor. I am tired. I'm in pain. I'm not, I'm not moving. So I've been like 5 hours or so. I've been on 4 centimeter. And I was like, nothing is happening. And then they decided to insert another pill to induce me. Then I went from 4 to 6 centimeter dilated, and that was around 8 p.m. and I was like, I'm done. So please call this guy. I'm done. I've had it. I've been bouncing on the damn ball. I've been walking around. I've been doing what you guys said I should do so I can dilate quick, but I'm not dilating, and I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted and I'm in pain, So I was like, call this doctor. We're going for cesarean. They called him. He came through and he was like, let's give it some time. And then they administered pain meds for me. The pain meds worn out at around 11. The pain meds were out of my system. Then I was like, guys, call this guy. I can't. And then I was like, can I have more of the pain meds? And they were like, no, sissy, we can't administer more. They were even on that chart, you see. I don't know what they call it, but they put this things on your belly and tie it on your belly so it can monitor the heart rate of the kid, as well as your pain and whatever. I was like, guys, can I have more pain meds? And they were like, no. Even explaining from the chat saying, hey, no, I don't even know what they said. All I heard was, no, we can't give you more pain meds. I was in pain. And I only fully dilated at around 3 going to 4. That's when I gave birth to my daughter. And the people I came in the ward with on that day, they were all out. I was the only one left at that time. I remember one of the midwives was like, yeah, this kid doesn't want stories. Hey, I'm only getting paid on the 25th the next day, so we'll buy you cake on the next day, blah blah blah. And I'm like, even those talks, they are poverty talks. And I mean, I don't plan for poverty. I'm planning for wealth. So my children must know mama is planning for wealth. So I cannot be saying, oh no, child must be born on this day so we can afford to buy a cake on this. So yeah, I was in pain, guys. Gave birth. Then it was beautiful. It was painful, but a beautiful experience. Yeah, but yeah, everything was okay. I was okay then. On the 20, I think the 26th, because after the doctor checked me and they came back later on, was like, actually we can discharge you the next day. So on the 27th, I think that was when I was being discharged. Guys, I got sick. I was holding my child after breastfeeding her. I was bearing her and I started shaking. I couldn't even stop shaking everywhere. My body, my teeth, I couldn't stop. But by God's grace, I managed to reach for the remote to call the nurses. And one of the nurses came through and she quickly grabbed the kid, put her in the bassinet, and then she was holding me, attending to me and asking me questions. When did this start? I was like, it just started now. I don't know what's happening. I can't stop shaking. I started feeling cold. I remember her She did not even, she pressed the button and then she went out to call, like literally she screamed, called other nurses to come in and assist. When they came in, they were like, call her doctor. So one called my doctor, and my doctor was on the other side making rounds, and he was like, he's coming, he's on his way. And one of the midwives was like, look, call any doctor on the floor, anyone. Guys, I was shaking. Then there I was on the bed. They lowered the bed. I don't even know what they were doing. The next thing, I'm naked. They removed even the, I'm gonna call it the overall. The overall, it was removed. Like now I'm naked, and I am shaking. It's okay, guys. Then this doctor came in and he was like, whose patient is this? And as she's trying to attend to me as well, as soon as she walked in and started, my doctor came in. Oh, guys, I thought I was praying in my heart, but I was praying out loud. I just started praying. So blood tests were made, and it came out that we had a septic infection. So the infection has gone septic. Sepsis, yes, whatever. The infection has gone to that level. Meaning, basically, it means like a harmful bacteria has gotten in your blood and you can die. So the results came back. My daughter was also tested. She was found to have contracted it during labor as well, and it was basically from a bladder infection. I remember experiencing back pains during my 3rd trimester. Come, Nunu, come. But I took it that it's my it's the 3rd trimester thing. So yeah, that's how I took it. I was like, no, it's most probably 3rd trimester. So 1 2 3 1 2 3. But in all honesty, I was not okay. I did not really pay attention to my body, I would just say that. Anyway, the doctor came in, the results came back. My daughter was taken to the pediatric ward, and she was put on antibiotics. I was also put on antibiotics. For the first day and night, I could not go and visit her because I was on the drip for the whole day. It was very painful. It was so sad, guys. But anyway, also it was so painful. Also with her, they were struggling to get her veins, like to take the blood. So, busy picking her with those needles, hearing her scream and cry. Even with the drip, they were struggling, guys. So they had the drip on one hand, they had to move on to the next hand, they had to remove, they were struggling there, they had to remove it, then went to the feet, then the sister nurse that heads that section was like, you know what, we need to take it to the head, to the scalp. And it was taking the, guys, I was scared. I was so scared. So we must never underestimate giving birth. Even men out there, they must not underestimate the process of giving birth. It's a matter of life and death. That's all I would say. During, even after, even when you're pregnant, it's a matter of life and death. So the process of carrying a child, it's a precious one. Pregnant women out there, pray over your pregnancies, pray about the delivery, ask for God to shield you, to protect you, your ancestors to protect you, guys. Whatever you believe in, pray. You are in your most vulnerable state. So do not underestimate that period, that time. It's really a matter of life and death. I saw my life flashing right in front of me, and I was like, wow. It was the most scariest thing I have ever experienced in my life. The most scariest thing ever. And to think that this child, I prayed for her. I wanted a daughter with all my heart. I love my 2 boys. I love my sons. But I also wanted a binimi. I wanted a diva in the house. And it has been beautiful. It has been a beautiful journey. Today is our first birthday together, and it is by the grace of God that we are here. And I also have to say, I've been seeing a lot of TikToks from USA, and they've lost their kids due to sepsis, and it's the exact same thing that I was under. It's so tricky. It can go undetected. Remember, as for me, I was discharged by that time. My doctor had signed, say discharged. I was waiting for the pediatrician to come and discharge my daughter. Had that happened, I remember one of the nurses saying, you are so damn blessed and so damn lucky, because had you left and maybe you get sick at home, chances are one of the old people maybe would have said, make her whatever concussion that you can make her, or uzoba right. But at that time, no one would be thinking about the child, because she was silent, she was sick, but it doesn't mean nothing was happening to her. And that nurse was like, this thing is a silent killer. Most kids have died from it. So you were very blessed. And I saw it on TikTok as well. Like I said, a lot of women are saying they've lost their kids. But most of them that I've seen, they're from USA. I don't know in SA what's up, but they're from USA. So thank you guys for watching up until now. And please like, share. Also share down your comments down below if you've ever come across something like this, any traumatic birth experience you've experienced. Let's share amongst one another, guys. Let's make each other aware of these things and learn from one another, so that next time someone will know not to underestimate certain things. Say no, brush it off and say no, it's this, no, it's that. No, go to your doctor, make sure you are okay. If you have any doubts whatsoever, do not leave the hospital with your doubts. You rather look like a crazy woman. But as for me, guys, I saw nothing. I'll show you pictures now for you guys to see. Everything was just okay. I'm just blessed that I got sick in the hospital. And I remember my doctor also said it's like, thank God she did not leave. So yeah, guys, that's my experience. And yeah, guys, thank you. Sponge, say bye. You're sweating. Say bye. Okay, you don't want to say bye-bye. Toodles until my next upload. It doesn't want us to go. Are, happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to Mama and Petoho. Happy birthday to. Does it show? It's Mommy's 30th.
How old are you now?
31.
How old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you now?
Make a wish. Hooray!
Beep, beep.
Hooray! Okay, stop the video.
Alright, but the whole wish is for I wish I have Zoom